New York Jets fans, what if I told you the Jets could land a stud wide receiver under the age of 25 this offseason while still retaining 2 draft picks in the top 20 of the NFL draft? Jets free agency 2022. This is a trade alert edition. The Jets have been linked to many trades this offseason, mainly for the wide receiver position. We've heard names such as Amari Cooper, Brandon Cooks, and Calvin Ridley. Although those are all really good players, Brandon Cooks and Amari Cooper have really big cap hits, and they're both approaching the age of 30. And Calvin Ridley, I think, is a stud, but he did not play football at all last season, so a little bit of a question mark there. Now, the Jets have been linked to trade backs with the number 10 pick specifically for teams looking to leapfrog the Commanders to come up and get a quarterback. One team that desperately needs a quarterback is the Pittsburgh Steelers, who apparently really like Malik Willis. And Pittsburgh, if you want to come up to get your guy, what it's going to cost you is wide receiver Chase Claypool. Would the Pittsburgh Steelers want to give up Chase Claypool? No, I don't think so. But they have Deontay Johnson, their wide receiver 1. They could bring back Smith-Schuster in the slot. And if they really think Willis is their guy, then this is the price that I would ask if I'm Joe Douglas. So here's how the trade would break down for me. The New York Jets would move back from 10 to 20, so they would receive the 20th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft along with wide receiver Chase Claypool, while the Pittsburgh Steelers would go ahead and move up, get the 10th pick in the 2022 draft. And the Steelers really like Claypool, so the Jets are going to sweeten this deal and kick in a 5th rounder just to make it work. So we have a pick swap, and the Jets getting wide receiver Chase Claypool, kicking in a 5th round pick. This, to me, I like this better than if we were going to trade back just for extra picks, because there's only so many first and second year players and unproven guys you want to go into a season with. We already have a young roster. We already had a lot of growing pains this offseason. So this allows us to go ahead and bring in a guy who's proven he can be productive at the NFL level and still retain a top 20 pick. I'd be super excited for this trade. Let's look more into why I think this is a good idea for the New York Jets. Chase Claypool, just 23 years old. He's younger than Denzel Mims. In his first 2 seasons, he had 800 plus yards in both campaigns, 11 touchdowns over the last 2 years. He's been good in the red zone. He's a big dude. He's 6'4", 225, not the fastest guy, doesn't get the most separation, but he's really good at the catch point, really good at 50-50 balls. I think he could be a good possession receiver and red zone threat for the New York Jets. Is he a number 1 receiver? Maybe not, but a really good number 2, and he's still on that rookie contract, and he's still getting better. So you would pair him with Corey Davis on the outside, Elijah Moore in the slot, Braxton Berrios as your 4. Now we're talking. That's a wide receiver core we can really work with. And another reason why I really love this trade, it allows us to do some great work in other areas of the roster. So we turn that 10th pick and we turn it into Chase Claypool plus the 20th pick. So now we're talking, we take that 10th pick and now it becomes maybe Chase Claypool and Nakobe Dean, Chase Claypool and Devin Lloyd, right? Chase Claypool and Trent McDuffie, right? So there's definitely a drop off from 10 to 20. You're not going to get Sauce Gardner. The offensive tackles are going to be gone. Carl Laftis and Jermaine Johnson may be gone. And some of the top receivers may be gone, but you're probably not going to look to take receiver anyway if you trade for Claypool. So I think it'd be a good idea for the Jets to go ahead and fill that receiver position and not have to spend a bunch of money and then still have a top 20 pick to go ahead and fill another need. Maybe they go ahead and take a guard here. Potentially the top guard could still be there at 20. And for all the Jets fans on the Tyler Linderbaum hype train, I've seen Linderbaum mocked around there too. So we could draft him and either have him sit behind McGovern or cut McGovern and save $9 million. So it leaves us with a lot of flexibility. And that's why I really like this trade. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Would Chase Claypool be worth dropping from 10 to 20 and swapping first round picks with the Pittsburgh Steelers? Thank you for watching, and go Jets.